13th Housing Commission meeting for the City of East Ridge. If everyone would like to join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wonderful. If we could get a roll call.
Chairperson Davis.
Here.
Vice Chairperson Souder.
Here.
Commissioner Myers.
Here.
Commissioner Thompson.
Here.
Commissioner Vallone.
Here.
Wonderful. If we could take just a moment for the approval of minutes from December 10th, if everyone could review. And once reviewed, if we could get an approval in a second, if everybody's in agreement.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from the December 10th meeting.
Second.
Okay, we have an approval in a second.
Vice Chairperson Souder.
Yes.
Commissioner Myers.
Yes.
Commissioner Thompson.
Abstain.
Commissioner Vallone.
Yes.
Chairperson Davis.
Yes. The first order of business this month is 6101 Marietta Street. This property suffered storm damage. Half the house is on the ground. The owner has done nothing with the property. We have tried to contact the owner and have had no success. When did this storm happen?
This was when that storm surge came through back in August, I guess, around Marietta and Sunray. I don't know what happened, but all I know is all heck broke loose and we were all out there. Trees were going through houses, etc. So other houses were damaged by the same storm. However, I'm at the end of the building permits on those to where I finaled them out and people. This one has not even started. We've tried to send just a letter to get communication. We thought maybe they were waiting on the insurance company because this one did suffer the most damage. No reply, nothing. So it's just kind of sat, and now it's to the point where I can't let it sit anymore.
Did they pull permits?
No, this is the only one out of all the houses that were affected. I haven't pulled a permit, haven't done anything.
This was in August? Has there been any contact with the owner?
We've tried, nothing.
So no response back.
So it looks like a tree did the damage. They removed the tree.
Yes. They removed the tree, but the house how the house is how the house was whenever the tree.
Removed the tree.
The owner removed the tree?
I'm not sure. I don't even know when it was removed. Because the same day the storm happened, there was tree companies already out there that other people had called to start work like their home. These people never heard from them. I talked to them the day that the storm happened, and I told them, hey, like, be in contact with me. Just let me know, give me updates of what's kind of going to go on. I understand, again, insurance is going to take a minute. Nothing.
Which owner did you speak with? Do you remember?
I don't know his name.
I mean, obviously, it's not habitable, so no one's living there.
No.
It's not secure really either. So anybody from the street could go in and that could be a really bad day.
Well, let me ask you a question because I don't know. I did come across, looking through tax records, one of the owners, the Nathan R. Johnson. There is another property owned by a Nathan R. Johnson. Are you allowed to reach out and see if that is the same owner?
I can. I didn't because I didn't go that far to dig. But I definitely can look into that. Do you
Okay.
know the address on the other one?
I do. It's 1839 Leela, Lela Lane. That's Chattanooga 37421. It's over off of Igu Gap.
I definitely can at least try to send this order there too, and after tonight and see.
Okay.
So-
We posted it. I don't know, and everything happened so fast the day that we were out there because so many houses were getting hit. I was one house to one house to one house. I don't think I really wrote anything down. I'm just trying to make sure everybody's out, trying to assess the damage and see what's going on. And I think he ended up having to go to the hospital. I think he was in the house when the tree fell.
Oh, no.
He was okay, but he had like a gash on his head, maybe. I think that's what it was. So.
What means have you used to call, I mean, have you got an address for them or phone number? What,
So I don't have a phone number. On the property card, it said that it was owner occupied, so I sent it there, registered mail and regular mail, and I've also posted it. So, and then when we sent just the standard letter before I even brought it here the first time, we sent it, I think, regular and certified, and no response on it. Just trying to reach out to see what was going on.
okay, has the building department looked at the structure at all? Is it even salvageable or repairable?
I need to get the fire report, since they were out there too. By the looks of it, I say no, it needs to come down. I don't know if the foundation's shot. I haven't touched it, honestly.
Well, I noticed it was built in 36.
Exactly. So, obviously, it's definitely going to exceed 30%, so they're gonna have to bring up the entire structure to code. However, without looking at it, I don't know.
So at this point, it needs to be raised, lot cleaned up, and move on. And then if they decide to do something with the lot, they would have to go through the building department, start all over new.
Yeah, because this is a really safety hazard. This is bad.
So what are our options?
When you sent it certified, did the letter come back or?
I think it did, yeah.
I would say in my thought is we need to try to get hold of the owner another way.
So again, this is just the first appearance
Primary.
with you guys on it. So
Yeah.
it was more or less trying to get it in here again, so we don't prolong it anymore. But yeah, to essentially try to give a month to get somebody to contact me and maybe send out, hey, we need you to contact, and if not, I'm gonna go straight for demo.
Okay, now that you bring it to us, what's our liability in case something happens in the meantime? Anything?
Well, it's posted, isn't it?
It's not yet. I haven't touched it yet because I always wait till I come to you guys. Obviously, it needs to be condemned, right? Nobody can go in there.
Right.
anyways. I will go post that immediately tomorrow.
I would suggest that we at least put it in condemnation and you post it.
Hold on. I'm thinking back. It's been some months. I want to say I will go by and check tomorrow. I want to say I did placard it. I just didn't bring it here yet because, again, I was waiting.
Right.
It might be on the back door. Let me double check that tomorrow.
I would probably put it front facing as well. On the front door.
Front door.
I thought there was a front door.
There's a front wind, or there's something.
So if there's no front door, it's not secured.
Oh, no. I mean, you can climb in through the rubble if you wanted to.
Well, it's gonna be cold. You never know. Somebody might get cold tonight, huh?
Is that front facing window still there, or is that just an open hole?
Oh, it's an open hole.
Yeah.
Literally, you're looking at half of the house.
Okay, I was looking at the window.
I would suggest going ahead and putting it into condemnation,
If it's not already.
if it's not already. Placard it if it's not already.
I'll re-placard it if anything. I'm pretty sure I put one on there, but
And while you're trying to reach out to the owner for the next 30 days, why can't we go ahead and get a bid to clean it up? So sir,
No,
I'm just having a discussion.
asking. Can we do that?
Can we
Or
do
do we
that?
have to wait?
Okay. Well, we can definitely put it in, we can definitely condemn it. Placard. We can put it off for 30 days for her to try to reach out to the owner in another way. In the meantime, can we go ahead and request a bid in case we can't get anything out of the owner? How long do we have to let it sit before we can clean it up?
I mean,
Because in this case, it's half gone.
do we have to post public notice of this or anything?
I want to say Litchford normally wants us to allow 10 days before we move on anything, but because this is just first appearance, I would maybe suggest just going with reaching out with the owner first, just so that way we don't overstep when they come back and bite us. And then at that point, I mean, I can always contact and ask for a bid. That's going to cost me nothing. And at least kind of have in the back of the mind, but I wouldn't move on it until.
Well, we can't move, obviously we can't
right.
move on it, but
That's something.
we could solicit a bid. So in 60 days, we are ready.
Right. That, if that was your, yeah, we can do that. We can ask bids all day long, but to make the motion to have it demoed, I think we have to give them so much time to respond. And then once after that motion of demo, we have to give them so long to be able to confront the city council in
days.
case they want to, yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I think
Yeah, I
getting a
can
bid is
definitely
fair.
reach out to my contact for bids.
That way we're not having to wait for that.
I'm not trying to be too aggressive on it, but this is not a structure that could be remodeled.
No.
It's a structure, it's gotta come down. Whether it's by
And they-
owner or by us.
And exactly, the owner may want to do it themselves.
And that's fine. I just wish they
Yeah,
would.
they could go ahead and do it,
contact
yeah,
somebody.
and let us know. Wow.
Well, again, it's been 6 months. The insurance company,
They should have already been on.
mhm.
Again, because I know for a fact 2 other houses that I just released, well, not necessarily out of like condemnation, but I just finished out their building permits because they finished.
I wonder if the neighbors have any information on them, maybe? Maybe?
But they complained to us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair. Okay. So, I'm gonna say getting the bids and giving her the next 30 days to show cause
Mhm.
to get them here. Other than reaching out to that other address, and that's on Nathan, do we have anything on Wesley at all?
I want to say Wesley might have been who I talked to. Like, that's coming back to me.
It's a very distinguished last name. That's very different. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it.
And I want to say he was a nurse. Maybe? Is he a curriculum? Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't help
No.
me, but
Okay.
His name didn't pop as owning any other property.
And I looked on social media for these people. That there's no. I can't tell. The one name is very common, and the other one there was nothing. So,
Right.
okay.
No discussion. Any other discussion ideals?
Do we have any responsibility to notify any creditors or anyone who has an interest in this property, or that's part of our
I think
public
that's part of
notice?
the 10-day public notice,
Okay.
right? Right,
Okay.
right. And we got time, we have time for that also.
Okay.
Bill, I would make a motion to, number one, if it's not already condemned, to put it in condemnation, make sure it's placard. Continue your search for the next 30 days for the owners, and in the meantime, at least solicit a bid for the cleanup.
Second.
All right, we have a motion. In a couple of seconds.
Couple of seconds.
Vice Chairperson Souter,
Yes.
Commissioner Myers,
Yes.
Commissioner Thompson,
Yes.
Commissioner Valone,
Yes.
Chairperson Davis.
Yes. Wonderful. The next item, this is on old business. This is make sure I get it right, 4107 Ely Road, update on progress from December 10th meeting. So from what I remember and what's in here, we were giving them 30 days for all the things, the dumpster and the vehicle.
they acted where the foundation is, there was either, I'm assuming maybe a window in that basement thing, or maybe a vent, I can't really
Vent.
tell. I would
Oh.
like for that to be secure, and then there's also some of the siding on the house that looks like it's kind of rotted and fell off, because it's not going to create more damage later. But the
Did they-
dumpster has been removed, everything else is fine.
Did they realize they were supposed to have a representative here tonight?
Sent the order.
Who is the owner? Okay.
And it also is secure. I know that was a question last month. I did check that. So
It is secure,
yes.
other than the basement window?
Yes.
And no one's living there, obviously. It's just abandoned. Well, not vacant. Yeah, it's vacant. Sorry. So to your, is it cleaned up to your satisfaction, just minus the truck?
The truck, there was some debris on the other side, but I think it's nothing major. It looked like just kind of a brush pile up. I mean, we tried to address that part, but it's not the least of my worries. It's just the truck, the window opening and that siding.
And these are new findings. These weren't part of the original.
This truck was
I
there.
think the truck was on my old findings. The siding in the window, that's new to me, because I could not see that.
Oh yes, the disabled auto. Okay.
Yeah, an abandoned vehicle.
I mean, could we just have that removed if they don't? I mean, it's abandoned. Well,
It's really frustrating when they don't show up as a representative.
right.
Okay, so once the vehicle's gone, the windows boarded up, the siding's fixed, then what? Is the house habitable?
That I don't know. I haven't been inside. I do know that they essentially told on themselves and told me that it has been remodeled, unpermitted, because I've never stepped foot in that house. So I don't know what's been done. I don't know what the inside looks like. Essentially, my addition right now is just exterior.
So if we move to have these three items taken care of, that still doesn't move it out of here, right?
Well,
it
it's up to
does,
us. Yeah.
essentially, because I only have it for exterior. Now you can always say that you want to see the inside, but that's up to you.
No one's living there. And it's secured. And you came upon this through the AHO complaint?
Yes.
So there's not being complaints on the interior or anything of that nature. It was just the outside was unsightly, grown up dumpster.
Guess at this point, we just make sure they get those three items taken care of then.
Have you talked to her?
Last time I talked to her was right before the initial housing commission meeting that we had, so last month. And she had no idea that any of this was even going on the property, and I told her everything that I issued the notice for. And she said that she was gonna get on, which she did for the most part. It's just the truck is still there, obviously, and the two things that we found.
Should we let her know that we are gonna get rid of the truck if she doesn't? I mean,
Well,
is
I'm torn because at our last meeting we said if it was not brought into compliance that we would proceed with bids. That's why I was
well, that was for
asking
the
if that.
exterior.
Well, but that truck was part of that.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to clarify that.
That's a good point.
30 days for full compliance, and there was supposed to be a representative here.
Get rid of the truck.
But we've introduced two new items that were not on that previously, so that would be in addition to.
Oh, she needs to be here.
What is our leeway with removing abandoned vehicles? It's not the same as the demo of the home.
So when I've done it in the past, I want to say I had, okay, here's a perfect example. Millbro, for instance, right? We had cars removed, cleanup, etc. All that was incorporated in one bid bid that we got, we paid it, they had it towed, and we put it in impound. If anything, I guess it could essentially be the same as a bid to see how much I could get somebody to tow it, and then just go put it in impound, and then we
Go with the after fact. But we would need to go ahead and vote and make a motion to get a bid to continue on with the cleanup that wasn't completed, because that was in our motion, is either have it cleaned up by today or we're gonna get a bid to do it ourselves.
So best case scenario, you give them 30 days to fix the window and the siding while you're getting a bid to move the abandoned car, that if it's not gone by the next meeting, then you pull the trigger and have it moved.
Yeah,
So we're ready to just say, okay, next week it's gone.
yeah.
If they don't move it by then, by the meeting.
By February 11th.
essentially are giving them 30 more days to fix, not only that,
Which the two items, like, as Mr. Meyer said, is new. And you're working on a bid to move the abandoned car, which was part of the first order.
Yeah,
What's another scenario?
I don't know that there is one.
No.
At least they got all the other things done, so,
I will say,
That is good.
They did attempt. I have to give them credit because y'all as well. I know there's a lot of people that don't even give that. But
and that truck looks like it's down in the ground.
It's been there a minute.
Yeah, so that might be part of the
I
hold
want
up.
to say she said that there's actually another one because when I talked to her, I read her everything that I read up for. And I want to say that she said that there might be another truck in the garage, which is why that one's parked out there. And I said it can't be there. I don't know. I want to say she said that she was. I think she said she was using it to keep people from getting in the garage to get them.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
Well, I would like to make a motion to add 30 more days to the deadline, adding 2 items. One to secure the basement window. One to repair the siding satisfactory to Ms. Holder. And acquire a bid to remove the abandoned vehicle if it's not removed by the owner by the February meeting.
Second.
We have a motion and a second.
Vice Chairperson Souter,
Yes.
Commissioner Myers,
Yes,
Commissioner Thompson,
Yes.
Commissioner Valone,
Yes.
Chairperson Davis.
Yes. Okay, those are the only 2 items we had on our agenda tonight. Are there any additional comments or correspondence? Well, first of all, let me ask, any communication, comments from the public? There are none. Any additional comments, correspondence from the board?
I do.
Any discussion?
I have one for you. The house that we spoke about on Sullivan Avenue,
Yes.
tree fell through it
Yes.
in June.
Yes.
And
A contractor just purchased that home. I just met with said contractor last week. He's a very reputable contractor. If you ask me his name right now, I can't tell you, but you know
Fair
what I'm
enough.
talking about. He raises the houses. He's really, really good.
Donald Payne.
Yes. He just purchased that.
Okay.
So I met with him last week to kind of, I actually got to go through the house and look at everything. He's going to bring it back up. It's going to be for his daughter, essentially.
okay, hey, as long as there's activity.
Awesome. I don't think I have anything. I was just looking at our agenda coming up, February. I was kind of a little worried. It looked like March was going to be full, but I think we're okay. It's spread out because we have Myra in February, and then,
Most of
No,
these
we're
will
okay.
close out, right?
yeah. Yeah. We have, I mean, we're
Yeah, 3
pushing.
of them are set to close, right?
we hope, yeah.
Have you been in contact with Myra?
Yes. Yes. A little overwhelmed, but she's fine.
Going forward?
the dumpster emptied last week or the week before. And then she asked me if I knew any companies. I just Google searched some companies to help, and sent them to her and told her to reach out to them and ask. 'Cause I don't know anybody. I mean,
Yeah, no, not for what she's needing.
and that's what I try to find, like more along on the hoarding side and things of that sort that have worked with people that know how to talk to people that deal with this stuff. So I sent her the best I could find.
After last meeting, it just really made me think about kind of our limits on, if the house is to a safety standpoint, at what point do we say enough is enough? Because how many people's houses do we know that right now are not to the standard that we're asking her to bring hers to?
I think
So-
essentially it comes down to it needs to be at least to a point where cooks can get
Yes.
in and do their stuff, and at that point, whatever's left, that's her business, not mine.
Yeah.
That was our
And-
discussion last time.
Yeah, and even with that, that's a single family dwelling, so any issues would be pretty much confound to that. So it's not like you're in an apartment community and walls are backing up and things move. So,
Still just
Yeah.
gotta keep in mind too, and I guess it's just me thinking with Rodney in my head, but just fire safety.
Yeah.
You don't want too
Oh,
much
absolutely.
on the walls and something to happen and it's all. So I think that she understands we've got to get cooks in, and
Yeah.
until we can get cooks in, it's not going to be completed.
Right.
But also with the understanding of we got to minimize a lot of it just because it is a fire hazard.
yes, agreed.
We're working on it.
And hopefully she's keeping those areas, she's moving forward and we're not stalemating and then building back up in these, yeah. Because we've had BVACs before, we don't want another BVAC, something like that. Okay, awesome. Well, hopefully we can get a hold of these folks for Marietta and,
I really have tried. We even did on proposed for cleanups, like, I guess going into fall for the grass being high.
Mhm.
I don't remember the outcome. I don't think we had to send the city out. I think somebody actually cut the grass, but even then, it's like, hello.
is there like a forwarding address or anything?
I was gonna ask.
I haven't got the envelope back to tell me, like, hey, send it to such and such. I don't know. I guess the post office would tell me, I guess, if I asked them. I've never had to ask that question, so but I don't mind to go down there and ask them.
And maybe if the neighbors have seen people checking the mail, I mean, but then they would have gotten your letter. Never mind.
Well, like I said, it is posted, so I even miss papers posted on a window at your property, you obviously have
Well,
a lot there.
yeah. You find out a lot of times people didn't have the right coverage on their homeowner insurance. They don't clean them up after storm or fire damage.
And that was the other question is, in the worst case scenario, could we go backwards and find out who owns it? Who the mortgage is through?
They've
Is
got
it-
two on it.
is
They
it being
just
paid?
They just took out a line of credit on it in 2023. A $50,000
So
line
they're
of credit.
paying unless it's foreclosed on.
Well, that's why I was wondering how that worked because I mean they've got two. I think their first mortgage when they bought it in 2012 was transferred to Wells Fargo, and the second one I forget who that's there. It's a West Coast lender, but no,
They're still paying for
there are
their.
two lenders out there that are using this house as collateral. So
But that would at least mean that they have to have insurance on it. Or should
they're
have.
supposed to.
Right. So most of the time, like,
Yeah, if
first-
not, the insurance will come and put a rider on it.
That's
Put
right.
Well, and the one I didn't look too much into the first one. The second one, the line of credit, I mean, it's outlined that they would be holding the insurance money and only releasing it, as repairs were completed. So I'm assuming that no insurance claim has been made.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can ask Jennifer to look into the mortgage company
That's a good point, though. It could be, they could have walked away and just let them foreclose.
now,
Right.
so that way they at least know it's.
But if it has been foreclosed on, it would already be, they would have already processed that.
Normally, and I've had a few.
Is it 90 days?
I think so, and I want to say that
September, October, November.
they've actually reached out to me because I've had some, post
Yeah.
like, hey, what's going on? What do we need to do to get this back into compliance? So
So it would have been
November.
November the 30th before they could have even foreclosed. 90 days. Wow.
I don't remember it being, you know, behind on taxes or anything, so.
Taxes are takes here, but
Different, I get that,
yeah, foreclosure would be. So, just a thought. Okay, if there's nothing else, we can be adjourned. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.